nothing. I'm your host, Andy, and this is one of my first shows, so I'm a little nervous, so, just excuse me. But my guest this week is Ben Coe. Yes, Ben Coe, how you doing? It's very nice to see you there. It's been such a long time. Yeah, so, he's not a raving lunatic, as I am, but...
you are crazy.
Yes. Oh, well. So, Ben, you're in the Kona, the school newspaper. We go to Sentinel, you see.
Sentinel Kona.
Sentinel Kona.
The school newspaper. The best one in town,
Of course it is. It's the best one. So, Ben, what's your job at the Kona?
I am a photographer.
Okay. All right.
No, actually, I report and I take pictures for the Kona. I don't do any layout. I just do stories mostly.
So what's a layout? What's that?
It's like the spreading sheet.
The spreading sheet.
Yeah, you put your stories on it, your pictures, and you lay it out. You know, you can move it around.
So
it's not computers.
It has nothing to do with sex then. Layout.
You can.
Oh well. Oh boy, this is just going real well here.
Well, it's your first show.
I know. It's one of my. Well, yeah, it's more or less. Oh well, Ben. So I've known you for quite a while. What are some of your hobbies? Just to get some background, because those people out there in TV land, they don't know you like I do.
TV land. I
TV
like
land. It's out there. It's all out there for you.
Hobbies, huh?
Hobbies. Yes. What do you do in your spare time besides go to prison?
I don't go to prison.
Yes, you do.
You're dressed like the prisoner.
Comment in my dress. Go ahead. Come on.
Oh, what do I do?
You do those voodoo things. You do so.
What? Am I in voodoo now or am I prison?
Would you just answer the question?
We'll get the question straight. What's the question?
What do you do in your spare time?
Is this like before and after I eat?
I don't know. I went out one time and I bought one of those great big balloons, those big long balloons,
Mm-hmm.
and I chased people around a grocery store with it. It was weird. It's just one of those.
Again, this is Meet the Creeps, the drama 2 play. And he plays Mortimer Weird. Oh, imagine that. Okay, this is Andy Thilgerson, and I'm here to bungee jump off my family's roof. Yeah, this is my house, and we're gonna be bungee jumping right from this gutter right here. And now, okay, we have two kinds of bungee cords. We have the blue one. I kind of like the pretty blue one. And then we have the orange one right here. This one's a nice one because it's sturdy, but I like looks more than sturdiness, so we're gonna use this right here. Okay? So this is Ian Carlson, and he's gonna be the jump master for me. He's gonna help and guide me through this, okay? Alright, now this is what you do first. You hook the bungee cord onto the gutter. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hook the bungee cord right here on the gutter. And then the other onto my pants, you see. Let me help you. Look at that on. Sorry. Okay. That's alright. Whoa, okay. Alright, now we're ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna do my first jump now. Okay. Oh, here, hold this.
Thanks, Andy. Here we go. Here's Andy. He's about ready to jump. Ready. Anytime you're ready. Count to 3. It makes it quick.
Okay. Now. Okay. Now this is bad. All right, you always got to make sure your gutter is secure. Now this one wasn't. Okay. See, there's the end of our buddy. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, after I take some aspirin.
See that?
Yeah. Okay, now we put the gutter back into shape now. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Pretty sturdy.
It's sturdy now. Yeah. Okay, let's go with the orange one this time. How about the orange one's pretty?
Well, blue one's pretty. The orange one's
Yeah.
a little more effective.
Let's see. All right. Gonna hook it onto the gutter again. All right. Show you how sturdy this sucker is. See, that's not gonna come off this time. No, sir. All right. Gonna hook it onto my butt now. Hold this.
All right, he's hooking onto his butt. You can see that. Damn, noisy trucks, man. Okay, he's got it on his.
Done. Let's do it, okay?
All right, ready?
Okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoops. Okay, that didn't go as well as I'd planned. Please don't get the camera on me. No, I'm gonna go inside. Bye. I'll be right back. We're gonna try this again, okay? I got some new pants on. I'm ready to go. Oh, sorry. All right. Kevin, do the orange one here. You can hold this.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Andy.
Okay.
There we go, Andy. All right.
On.
He's firmly connected. See how? Yeah, it's
Gonna get
firm.
some pants here.
Okay, pants aren't gonna
All right.
fall off this time.
Yeah, we got these glued on now. Okay.
Better fitting.
All right.
Okay, on the count of 3. Oh, well, good luck. Good luck, Andy. Good luck.
Oh, yeah! Woo! Yeah, I did it! Yeah! Woo! I did it, Ma! Look at me! Yeah! Woo! Oh, that was cool! Woo! Yeah! Oh, hey, folks, join us next week when I'm gonna be water skiing without a boat. Yeah! This week, we do a special tribute to the man, David Letterman. This is from the wonderful reading material here, Rolling Stone. This is the February issue of it, and it says, "Here's Dave," and here he is in the studio. Hi, Dave. Hi, Andy. How you doing there, Andy? Oh, I'm doing fine, Dave. I have another voice off the camera. Go ahead. Hello. Well, forget it. We're getting demented now. Okay. Now, on the back of this, it always has the Billboard charts, and Whitney Houston's still at the top. That's disgusting. Okay, now, our tribute to David Letterman. I have now invented this. This is called shoebox golfing. Okay, all you need is a baseball bat and a shoebox, and go something like this, okay? Make sure there's nothing in over here, okay? All right. 4! Ow! Just a shoebox, don't worry. It's okay. Yeah. Shoebox isn't in that great a shape anymore, you see. Paper of the week is this again.
That was last week.
I know, but this is such a pretty design, you see. It's lovely.
It's so neat you beat
Next week, a floral pattern. Tune in.
You're looking well, Andy.
Oh, thank you. We had this on one of those shows, too. So,
Yeah, I saw that one.
You saw that one?
I saw that one.
That was a good one.
One of my favorites.
Clip this up. While I'm clipping this on. Why don't you tell people something about yourself?
Something about myself. Well, my name is John Van Dyke. I'm a senior at Sentinel High School. Hopefully not for too much longer. Let's see. I'm enrolled in pre-calculus, which is the epitome of evil on this world. No, the teacher's really good. I've learned a lot about mathematics, and I'm sure that I'm going to use it a hell of a lot in my future life. In my present life, I plan to be a diplomat, a career diplomat, but I don't think I can ever use mathematics in my life beyond simple arithmetic.
I see.
I'm really sickened by the entire situation.
I see. And who do you have for pre-calculus?
Miss Dolezal, she's a great teacher, but
Okay,
I just hate the subject she teaches.
I see. So Joe is in your class. I had Joe on last week. If you didn't.
Yeah, I watched that one too.
And then, are you in Joe's class?
No, I'm not.
Same. Okay. So you just have the same.
I'm sure it wouldn't make the matters any better. I mean,
Okay.
it'd still be a terrible tragedy.
So do you like anyone in the class? Does that like brighten anything up?
Yeah, we all share in the misery, but I mean,
Okay.
that's about
Yeah.
it. It doesn't really help any.
So that's the focus of your life right now, the hatred of mathematics.
Well, it's not the focus of my life.
Okay.
It's just a sideline, something that I really
It's just a
like.
hobby.
A hobby. It's a hobby. I don't know.
Okay, you have
Complaining about it.
quite a few hobbies too, I must say. Is that true?
Yeah,
I
it
could
is.
eat off that branch there.
Yeah. Okay, all better.
Oh, good. Now, I was going to ask you, what's your prediction on the Super Bowl since it is next week?
Next week already.
Yes,
Wow.
next week.
There will be a Super Bowl, I'll tell you that.
That's a good one.
And one team will win, promise. Could be Ditka, you know, now that he's off the Bears team. He could, you know, form his own football team and take the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he could like go in for the Steelers for running back.
Yeah, Ditka, 2 million.
At 24.
Yeah, 3.
Not even. So, with me this week is Dave. Say your last name. I'm not going to even attempt it. Huh? Banowski. See, me and you have the same problem because my last name is Thogerson. And no one can seem to pronounce that either, even, if they see it spelled. You get that a lot with teachers and going, what?
What's your name?
Yeah. Never mind. Okay. So you did a show with Athrol Flumpy, and you were up in a tree. You climb trees a lot.
No, I went up a ladder.
Oh, you went up a ladder, so you didn't really climb the tree. Okay. All right. What was it like working with him? He's kind of a nutty guy, isn't he?
You could say that.
You could say that. Okay. So what grade are you in now?
Fourth.
4th grade, and you're
10.
10. You've got the 2 hands now. You don't have the. Because I remember my 10th birthday, 2 hands. It was just one. So what are some of your hobbies? You were telling me before the show.
Well, I'm getting lots of practice twiddling my thumbs.
Lots of practice twiddling your thumbs. Okay. Yeah, I remember doing that quite a bit when I was your age, and just whittled away time after time after time doing that kind of stuff. Now, you said you collected bottle caps, is that right?
4 years ago.
4 years ago, you collected bottle caps.
My dog ate them.
Your dog ate your
Yeah.
bottle caps?
Yeah.
And what's your dog's name?
My dog's name was Muffy.
Muffy. What kind of a dog was he or she? Or probably was a she.
It's more like a.
Thank you. You like my chicken? Its name is Ernie. It's our mascot here at Andy's Talk Show.
I thought I've seen it before.
Oh, you probably have. Now, your dad was telling me. Now, who's your dad?
Gene.
Gene Bernarski. I'm sorry, I'm murdering your name. Okay, and he works at the post office? Yeah. So, what do you want to do when you get out of high school, or what are you going to do when you're out there in the real world?
Whatever I do, I'm not going to be opposed to work.
So you're not going to be like your dad. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, so you don't want to work for the United States government. So what would you like to be then? An astronaut, fireman?
Chemical engineer.
A chemical engineer. You have some high expectations there, and you'll be sure to make them. I just know it. Yeah. Okay. So we have your brother Sam. You have two siblings. Siblings. I love that word. Brother and a sister. One's May, and she lives in Kansas, and Sam goes to school here. Now, how old is he?
14.
14? Really?
That's the last time I checked.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you made sure for us. Thank you. Now, what do you do in your spare time? Do you...
Something like this.
Something like this? Do you want to get into this later?
Probably not.
That's camera stuff. Now, a chemical engineer. Now, what do they do?
Good question.
You don't know
What
what
do they do?
Well, they engineer chemicals. Normally for the government, hopefully, one of these days. So, you're in the 4th grade. What do you think of 4th grade? Do you have any nice teachers or?
It's almost as boring as twiddling my thumbs.
Almost as boring as school. Are you good in school?
You could say that.
You could say that. So you're really good in school. You're a smart kid, just like your dad. Because your dad is really smart.
What school?
But you said it was.
Studio audience, do the wave.
It's really poor way.
That was lovely. I'm glad to be part of this television experience. Well, Dave, you're a great guest. Nice meeting you.
I know.
I'll have you back on real soon, okay? David Bernarski.
Wait a minute. Who's Dave?
Dave? David. You don't like being called Dave, just plain Dave. Just David. I know how it is because my brother. Boy, I know how to play this thing. Kazoos are a band's best friend.
Eat 'em up, rah, rah, rah. Eat 'em up, rah, rah, rah.
Enthusiasm in that was just unbelievable. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
That's Andy's unofficial.
Hey, say hello to the moose butts, right, this week? The Rocky and the Bullwinkle with ice cream and cottage cheese.
I'm so excited.
Now what was that inspired little theme called?
Eat 'em up.
Was it called da 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 da?
That's usually what we know it as.
Yeah, da 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 da. Let's all play da 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 da. Let's play that one real Fate song. It's like da 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 da. What was it? I'm giving it up. This week's wallpaper is a piece of paper with a star drawn on it. You can use color crayons to color these little things in, and you can like tape them all over little kids' bedroom. Decorative this week. We don't got
Draw your own.
Try your own wallpaper.
Hey, draw on your own walls, okay? Because you can't get good deals other than that. And next week we'll be having aluminum siding for the wallpaper of the week. We'll be starting on the siding segment, as I like to call it. Let's see here. Ryan Carney, come on up here. He's the Doc Severinsen of Andy's Talk Show. Everyone loves you,
Oh, and I love everyone.
but me.
Oh, got that right.
Just wanted to get those out in case we had to fall back on something. Ah! Ryan Carney, you were called RC Cola back when. Back when.
Yes, I do remember that.
Stone Ages, back then.
Not quite that long ago.
It was
Close
in
though.
it was in Bonner Park. We used to. I remember calling it RC Cola back.
I believe you, Andy. Really, I do.
I'm just remembering. So Rye, you attend Sentinel High School because I have seen you in the lunch line.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
No,
You ate the green beans
I did no such thing.
with the syrup
I
on them.
did no such thing.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
I
had the
didn't.
grilled cheese
No, I did not.
with onions
Oh, no.
and garlic,
Onions are evil, in case anyone is wondering.
and you had a 2x4 on rye with a slab of cheese.
Are you having
And
like
a
some
glass
kind
of
of breakdown here?
And that was long past. I'm far from that. Jake, stop dancing. Jake, my brother, he's the cameraman. We were playing baseball last night, and a line drive hit him right in the
Yeah.
in the untouchables. And I'm very sorry, Jake. It slammed him. I mean, it's just he was on the ground for at least 3 hours, not minutes, hours. We had to drag him to the Volkswagen. It was just
Ooh,
pain,
that must have been real bad.
pain.
Yeah.
So, where do you eat lunch? This is carrying over from last week. By the way, this is May 5th or 6th, if you want to call it. So happy May. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. As was discussed in another episode, I eat.
Prior episode.
Well, fine. In a prior episode, I eat in the band room.
So
Therefore, you have not seen me in the lunch line.
I have never seen you. You pack
Not
a
at
sack
Sack
lunch.
My
and
mother does.
Your mother packs
My
a sack
wonderful,
lunch.
sweet mother that embarrassed me to hell and back this morning.
We love you,
Yes.
just like
yes.
Martin. Go ahead.
Anyways, so my mother packs me a lunch every morning.
Every single morning.
Thank you, Mother.
What do you usually have in your lunch?
Well, gee, let's take inventory.
Oh, gee.
Go away. Okay, I usually have a sandwich and a bag of chips.
Apple chips.
Andy, don't you be commenting
I'm
now.
not commenting. Go ahead.
You're not commenting. Get
I'm
the
not
microphone
saying
away from me.
anything.
Excuse me.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, anyways, and an orange and a couple cookies, and that's it. And a napkin, but I don't need a napkin.
So Ryan, have you played this game here? It's very trivial, and if I ever said the name of it on TV, I'd be pursued. Oh, they can't see it.
Which edition is this?
This is the this one,
The Genus edition.
the Genie edition. Okay, we've had these. This has become very popular here on Andy's Talk Show. Here, let me ask you. The band can also participate in this.
I won't ask.
What two South American countries don't border Brazil? Brazil.
That's a tough one. I'll have to think.
So all the other ones do,
Andy.
and these two don't. It's
Stop. You can get-
Cameraman number one.
Actually, he's not.
Chile.
Chile is one.
You are not a
Argentina.
cameraman.
No, not Argentina.
You're wrong.
Peru.
Nope.
one of those other
Lance,
little
stop while you're
Japan.
ahead.
Ecuador.
What was that?
Ecuador.
No, I'm sorry. It is not Ecuador. It's Ecuador. Okay. What role did Dooley Wilson play? I asked this a couple of weeks ago. The same one. It's like I picked it out. Oh! Oh!
The mummy.
That was. And that's exactly the same answer you gave. It was Sam. Sam, play it again, Sammy. What part of New York City was called Brooklyn Land by the Dutch? What part of New York City was called Brooklyn?
Could it be
It's
Korea?
true. It's
Imagine.
Brooklyn. I mean, this is not the Genius edition. This is the Weenie edition. Genus? This is Genus?
There's no I in there.
Well, why am I playing this game then, huh? If I'm not the genius, then why can't I read?
You tell me.
Don't know.
That answers
What part of New York City? No, I read that one.
Ask the
What?
science one.
Science? Okay.
It's the green
What
one.
are rats unbearable to do, making the extra very...
Don't ask.
Yeah, pick another one.
And the answer is Krista Allen. Where are you, Chris? You're supposed to come down today. I could have interviewed you.
One of my vocalists are supposed to be here.
You were supposed to sing the Star Spangled Banner backwards. And then forwards.
And upside down.
And then upside down. And then in my lap. Well, what explorer was named What Dickens novel has David carrying the message "Bark is willing" to Peggy?
What about Mark and Peggy?
It has to do with minerals.
Oh, David Copperfield?
No, I'm sorry, that's David Zink. Okay, we got,
Give us an answer and let us think of the question.
okay, the answer is the Queen. Who was the parlor eating bread and honey?
Excuse me. What?
Who was in the parlor eating bread and honey?
Must have been the Queen.
God. Okay, what was We've gone through so many of these. I've read practically every one of them on air. We gotta get... Ben, if you're out there, you're a dead man. This is the second time you ditched me. Well, third, actually. The third show I've had him scheduled for. And he's, I'm going to have his pets killed, his family killed, and then I'll take him out to dinner.
What a
Pizza with cottage cheese on it.
Great.
Stick up. 5 minutes.
Oh, goody.
Damn. What's the country between two error messages called? Okay, what Russian city used to be called St. Petersburg and Polengrad?
Leningrad.
No, I'm sorry, that's Lemongrad. Don't grab my lemons.
Wasn't planning
And don't
on
grab
it.
his lemons because boy, he'll go nuts. Woo-wee. Okay, here's the answer. The three wise men.
Who is
Who are Lance, Brian, and Ryan?
No, I was just gonna say it's not those
No,
three.
those are the three wise guys. Okay, here's the answer.
Why
The
is
Jew's
ladies?
harp. What instrument is presented between the teeth and twanged with a finger?
Wayne, you can't tell me the actually printed there.
A rubber band.
Twanged.
Oh, Wayne is printed on the card.
Past tense of twang.
T-W-A-N-G-E-D. That's right. You have a free trip to New York City.
It's a rubber band.
Hey, say, speaking of current events,
Were we?
yes. What do you think of the little burning place down in Waco? What do you think of Jesus Christ? Did you kind of jump the gun there?
Well, first off, personally, I don't believe he was Jesus Christ. I don't know. It's just, I don't have any explanation.
Who was he?
Well, then, who was it? Was he the Antichrist? Because I want to know this.
Well, I really have no answer for that. You'd have to ask a higher authority.
Well, it's kind of weird because he claimed to be Jesus Christ, but then he shot all those FBI guys,
Yeah, that's true.
and then he'd rape and pillage and all kinds of stuff, and they have documented proof of this too.
Your point is?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He doesn't have one.
And my point is, finger.
Oh yeah, well my point
It's
is.
pretty damn sharp too.
Don't do that.
Thumb. Wow. What other brimming news stories are we discussing? Oh, how's it feel to get out of school? 7 weeks. Well,
29 days.
29.
For the
Me and
seniors.
Lance are graduating this year.
Thank you.
Shut up, shut
Woo!
up. Andy, speaking of that, I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
How far into your post-high school life will you be continuing Andy's talk show?
False. No,
That is
I
not
plan
an
on
option.
contributing to the Andy's Talk Show for as long as I possibly can.
And how long is that?
3 months. No,
Yeah,
I'll
2
be
days.
I'll be taking a trip to Europe
Where are you
in
going?
July.
Where are you going in Europe?
Denmark and England. I'm gonna go see
Sorry.
The Queen.
The Queen,
Go steal the
who was
noodles.
eating butter and syrup, and cottage cheese. Speaking of cottage, no.
This was a mistake.
You know, I bet you're just dreading this.
No,
We're
I'm
all gonna
fine
come
with
back
it.
class next week, aren't we, guys? We're just
We're gonna come back
we're
last
gonna
week.
come. So what else is brimming in the 1 minute? We have 1 minute left. This means red rum.
Yeah. You've ever seen The Shining?
Well, I'd like to thank the buttheads. No, what are you called? Oh, the bully butt.
Rock and roll.
See, I can say it real soft, but I can't say it loud. Anywho, well, thank you, Ryan Carney, head band leader at our big band leader of the big band, the Rocky and Bull Cheese, Bull Chips. Bye. And please
Yes.
tune in next week.
Because it might be better.
Please. I beg of you. We'll have a guest. It'll be
Hey, what was I?
tuna fish. We're gonna go out there tomorrow and save all the toast in America from Element Doom. We're gonna meet here tomorrow, all right? So be here, and then we're gonna go and save all the toast. Oh, damn, screwed up. Anyway, let's try it again, buddies. Okay, let's go. You wanna go again? You wanna? Huh? Don't throw anything at me. Whoa. You just missed me there. All right. Okay, we're gonna go out and save the toast tomorrow. Save the toast and the toasters and blenders and all kinds of kitchen appliances. La 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 la.
Boy, I know how to play this thing.
Put down that gun. Hello and welcome again to Andrew's Talk Show, the most scariest 15 minutes on TV. Well, the scariest 15 minutes on this beautiful channel, MCAT, here today. Today we have the Village Idiots for us today. The Village Idiots are here. They've landed. They're the house band. They are the house band. They're here today, and forever probably, if they aren't too distracted by all the bright lights and loud noises. So, well, let's hear a piece before we start up the big old show there.
Well, Andy, we have two selections for you today. Would you like Hush or Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
Such a tough choice.
Don't be sarcastic.
Do what you feel do what makes you feel most happy, as the great Gene Bernarski once said.
But you are
Do the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Parade. Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
You have the solo ones.
Whatever.
You can improv your own. I guess I don't want to
Next week will be a heck of a lot more organized, I promise.
you
When have we ever been organized?
No, I'm fine. Go ahead.
You only have 3 pieces of music.
I only have 3 pieces of music. Where'd the trombone part go? Oh,
Fake it.
fake it. We'll fake it.
Okay, how do you want to start off? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Your career wasn't off the ground in the first place.
Second, who plays in the first measure?
Drums.
Drums.
So we're starting in the second.
Yeah.
Imagine a drum roll.
Okay. Okay, let's do this then.
Second measure, first measure.
Okay, come in. We'll start on the first measure, and we'll pretend like there aren't any drums, but there aren't. First measure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There goes my career. Two, three, four. Guitar solo. I kind of like the guitar solo. Pressure of television. Pressure of That's television. what it is. The pressure of.
Those guys are pretty good, actually. If I would have stayed with the trumpet, I probably would be 3-4 times worse as them.
I think with 4 two-piece band. I think that went very well.
Considering it's a trombone solo.
Right.
And considering there's 5 people in the band.
Okay.
Okay, let's do the wallpaper of the week. This week we have a beautiful piece of plexiglass. It's wonderful, durable, makes your walls real shiny. And as you can see, it's very transparent. And it comes in many shades, color, sizes, and fragrances. So
you can see through
what
it.
else
Get
we
it?
got this week? We have no guest again this week. I'm very sorry because last week I insulted Barbara Billie Jean Bush, and I'm very sorry for this. I don't want anybody to look down on me for threatening such a poor defenseless little lady. But
Who
I didn't threaten. I
would?
just made fun of a little because there was a dog here, of course, Tracy, and
Fine dog.
well, enough apologies. Oh lordy, where's my guest? Where's my guest? Again, we don't. Well, let's interview parts of the band here. Let's just go with you. Yes, come on up here.
No.
Come on, sit in the chair. You can do this. Come on, we're gonna get to everybody
She's
anyway.
shy.
Do you want me to sit on that?
No, we don't want you to sit on this. Go ahead.
Better be nice or she'll hit me over the head with a float.
Here, let me hook this onto you. Here, Bree.
Or something worse.
Oh.
Dare we
We
imagine?
here at Andy's Talk Show feel that everyone is special in their own personal little way. And what is your name?
My name's Nicole Passion.
Nicole, and where do you attend the school?
Big Sky.
Big Sky? Really?
Unfortunately.
No barfing in the audience. So how did you get talked into this stuff?
By him.
By Ryan, Billie Jean Carney.
Hey now, them's fighting words.
No,
Go ahead.
Ryan Carney, son of. No, Ryan Hood, son of Dor.
We'll get into that later.
Okay. What is your name again?
Nicole.
Nicole. I have a very short attention span. Nicole from Big Sky.
Yeah.
See, I think this is the first because we've never had anyone from Big Sky High School here on our set of this lonely little stage of ours.
Why is that?
So wow.
They're all scared of you.
If you want. Well, I mean, what's it like going to Big Sky? I mean, what do you enjoy doing in Big Sky that's, pray tell, different from Sentinel or?
Nothing. I hate Big Sky.
You don't
Sorry.
like Big Sky?
No.
You don't want to say hello to any of your friends that do go to Big Sky?
No. I don't have any friends.
She's lying. She's lying. Don't believe her.
You have Ryan.
No, she.
Oh, big
doesn't-
Like I said, I
plus.
don't have any friends.
Big plus
Worth
there.
mentioning, right?
What about Chris and?
Oh, Mr. G? No, he's not my friend.
Oh, get out of here then. Get the hell
Oh,
out of
well,
here.
take this thing off me then.
There,
very
fine.
much.
Go then, fine. Ugh. I can tell she's gonna be my favorite member of the band.
She loves me.
Let's go with you,
Not.
Floor Shiner. Come on over here.
You got suckered into it.
Here you go. Here, clip that. I'm not really feel like putting that thing on there. There you go. Anywho, no, what's your first name? I know it's Floor Shiner. Floor Shiner? See, we used to call you Floor Shiner, and it's kind of ingrained in my head. Ingrained. Drilled, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, as in.
What's your
What's your
full
name?
My
full name? Full name.
My full name is Brian Dale Florshinger.
Brian Floorshiner of the
Shinger.
village. Shinner.
Shinger.
Shinger. Florshinger.
Yes. Florshinger.
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 Right. Thank you.
He needs that.
Yes. Yeah, no, you go to Sentinel. I know that because I go there and I've seen you there.
Yes.
Seen you in the lunch line at least. No? You don't go on the lunch line?
No, I'm sorry.
What do you find most disgusting about the lunch line at Sentinel High School?
One of each.
Well, you're a very talkative person. The band's...
Not quite as
No.
much as Nicole, but.
Thank you.
Yes, Nicole, forget it.
No throwing up in the host's chair.
No throwing up
On the set.
on the set of the most scary 15. Oh. Well, I know you have to. Oh, you play. You play the trumpet.
The trumpet.
It's certainly not a bazooka.
No.
Now, what's the difference between the silver ones and the gold ones like Lance's?
Lance's is
I'm
really cheap.
I've got a piece of garbage for a horn, see?
Okay, so the only thing is different is price. Is that it?
Yeah.
This would be a good
No.
It's the same metal and everything.
No, mine's silver. His brass.
Oh, so it's real silver then.
Plated.
Does it like sound different or anything? It does sound
Well,
different.
depends on who's playing. I could play any trumpet and
I used to play trumpet, and boy,
Is this on?
sounded like a tuba.
Yep.
Well, see, nice talking to you. We gotta move on here because
you can have
time's just flying. Thanks. I can hold this. Okay. Done. I'm the producer.
I had to.
I could kill your family, your pets.
Good, I hope so.
Yes? Jacob.
That was rude. You have a bad attitude.
Public access. Thank you. And your name is?
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Right. May I see some identification to clarify this?
No, I don't have any.
Don Ask, isn't?
Don't ask.
Don't ask, not Don Ask. Because I know Don Ask. He's a moron. Are you related to Don Ask?
No.
That's unfortunate. Where do you attend high school? Or
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Well, I haven't seen you in the lunch line.
I'm a freshman.
Well, that would explain it. Get the hell out of here.
She eats in the band. She doesn't come.
He eats in the. Do many people eat in the band room? Is this
Only band figs.
only band?
Wow.
So how many? Since you know all about it, how many? I mean, is this a popular place to eat lunch? What would you say is the most popular place in Sentinel High School to eat lunch? Be it in
Not
high
at
school.
Sentinel.
Yes, but outside of the Sentinel bounds, if you were to jump the wall, where would you go?
your mom's house.
Which would consequently be.
Hardee's.
Hardee's?
I would say Hardee's.
Yeah. Well, don't litter because the seniors
I
are
know.
always blamed for their freshman screw-ups.
Thanks. I love you too.
Good. Okay, get the hell out of here.
I don't want to be here.
Such
Fine.
language.
Lance, get your butt up here. Lance has been on the show many times.
Many times.
He's been insulted too. There you go, Lance.
Last time I wore one of these, you just about electrocuted me.
Yeah, I know. I threw water on you.
I know. It wasn't funny.
Yeah, pretty bad. He was on my very,
Actually,
very
it was a
first
tidal
show that
wave.
was ever aired.
Number one,
It wasn't the
number one.
taped one. It was the aired one. The very first aired show.
I'm having trouble
It
with
means we hang it out
And he's
on
having
the
trouble with his
clothesline,
microphone.
and
He's also having
air
trouble
it
with
out.
many other things right now.
Blue light special. Kmart shoppers, attention. There's a blue light special on aisle 3.
Okay, so you have like a really
He's saying
cheap old
that
Yeah, I got a
trumpet
beat
you
up,
got
I
there.
got a beat
broke,
up horn over there.
Okay,
and
you got it.
that he
Okay.
would pay
Yeah, that's
anybody
exactly
to
what
do
he's
anything,
Oh, it's kind of like the Volkswagen of the.
or he would take the
Mazda
money to
family.
do
got 2
any.
minutes.
I mean,
I got 2 minutes.
I'll
2 minutes.
forget it. You
So,
get it,
know,
don't you?
Andy, how,
Ask me a question.
I mean, he'll
how
like.
are you doing at school, Andy?
I'm doing just fine.
How about that economics class, huh?
You're barking on stage. On set, sorry.
I'm coughing up hairballs, not barfing.
From Lance.
Terrible.
Sounds the same to me.
You know, I can't get over how well he teaches that class.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
He
Oh,
is an amazing teacher.
He is the best teacher in the world.
Martin, we love you.
2 thumbs up, man. 2 thumbs up. You got a minute.
I got a minute.
How
Well,
much
I gotta
more
go.
can we
See,
do?
Village Idiot, guys. We'll see you next week on the Big Talk Show, and we'll be seeing you next week on the Big Talk Show. Thank you, Village Idiots.
If we're not thrown off the air by Bill
And
Martin.
speaking of idiots, thank you, Dave. Dave, the director of Brand New. Goodbye.
I'd like to thank my director, Dave Spear. Boy, he's good at that. You really should look into going into that kind of stuff, Dave. You're a good director. Access Television. Well, where did that come from? Oh, wow. Hey, thanks, band. You were great.
and welcome once again to the amazing, the fabulous Andrew's Talk Show, or Andy's Talk Show, like we like to call it around here, because it's easier to say. My guest this week is Danielle Ballou, who, on her own recognizance, came into the studio. And by the way, this is a training tape kind of a thing. I'm training quite a few new crew members, you could call them. People?
Yeah, people.
People.
They're real people.
They are. They're characters.
Yeah.
So if, like the directing is like really graphic and stuff like that, it's no big deal because, the guy isn't on drugs, Lance. We don't know that for sure, but Lance is the director today, Lance Palmer. He was on the show quite a bit. Jake is doing the audio because he's already done all this stuff and he doesn't need any help. Okay. So, Danielle Ballou. Now you live across the street from me.
I do.
Have you enjoyed living across the street from me?
Well, let's just say that it's been an experience. I don't know if it's a good experience or a bad experience, but it's been interesting.
This is what I call a bounty thing. In case it's like one of those little red things that you see how it implodes. You set it like that, and it'll flip. And then when you put it in the desk, it bounces up. And then if you turn it upside down like this, it'll make a funny noise. And you can also suction cup it to sections of your body. And I bet you're learning a lot. This is an educational experience, don't you think?
Oh yes, it's no, I don't think, but it has been very educational.
Confidence is very sexy, don't you think? Have you ever seen that Jack Palance commercial for Skin Bracer aftershave?
No.
Quite the comedian.
Oh yeah.
Camera stuff. Danielle Ballou, you work for the Kona now.
Well, I'm in journalism 1.
You're in journalism 1, so you're like
so
the
we
lower level.
sometimes write stories for the Kona.
Sometimes.
When they don't do what they're supposed to.
Do you write for journalism 1, and if it's good enough, they'll put it in the Kona?
Yes.
So have you ever had a story in the Kona yet?
3 or 4.
Okay, so you're a loser then. I haven't seen any story. What have you written about in the past?
Because you never read the paper.
I do too.
Well,
I read gooder.
I know you do. Anyway.
Bad spellers of the world. Untied. Yes.
Do you really want to know what I've written about?
Yes.
I wrote an article on hypothermia.
Always a fun subject.
Yes. Euthanasia.
Always another fun topic.
And the American Heritage Tour.
You went on that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and tell us what the American Heritage Tour is exactly, for our viewers who don't know what American Heritage Tour
Well, it was a 9-day trip, and we went to Washington, D.C., New York City, and Boston. And we saw stuff.
Was it fun? Was it a fun experience?
Yes, it was really fun, but we got very little sleep.
So it was mostly just back east. You were touring stuff back east.
Yes.
That's left to most of my viewers.
Are you sure?
This is left. This is right. I'm cutting this part out.
It's okay, Andy.
Okay. Now what? Going back. Have you ever been back east?
Well, no, I have, but I hadn't before.
Smart aleck. Okay.
Not me. I'm a little angel.
Why do you always say you're a little angel? Ever since I've known you, you're a little angel.
Because my dad always says that he was an altar boy.
And you're a little angel.
Right.
Even when you do stuff bad.
I'm a little angel.
Yeah, right. Get some hot chocolate from this girl, and she's taken. And if you've ever seen Danielle Ballou on hot chocolate, you don't want to be there. Now, you've lived across the street.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell Lance something.
Lance, the show normally I tape it for 13 minutes, okay? So that leaving enough room.
Don't you think, audience? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what a great audience I had today. You know, one of those persons in the audience looks kind of like you, Danielle.
I know, it's really
Is
kind
that
of
your twin
amazing.
sister, Benicula?
No, that's my evil twin sister.
Ah, and she isn't an angel.
No, she's a devil.
She is a devil.
She's a little devil.
She's a little devil.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to you after the show?
I don't think so.
Don't you think that was funny? Oh, yes. Okay, now, where am I going with this? You've lived across the street for, like, how long?
8 years
8 years? Where did you live before that?
in Missoula.
In Missoula.
On the other side of town on Marshall Street.
Marshall Street.
Yes, I have no idea where it is, so don't ask.
Bob Marshall Street?
Could have been. I was just a dinky little kid.
Times they are changing. Now, I give you a ride home every once in a while, or
Yes.
a ride to school if I get up late.
When you get up
Yeah,
at
get up.
7:30.
Anyway,
Yes.
how do you enjoy riding in the performance car? For most of my steady viewers, this is the car in the beginning of the show, and it's the performance car, not the Volkswagen
The
Bug.
performance vehicle.
The performance vehicle.
Yes. Well, I think I have a death wish.
Okay. Now, I took a ride in the car last night with you for the first
Yes.
time. And that's the first time I've ever
In
been
my
given
car.
a ride by a girl.
In my car.
Yes.
And it doesn't stall every
And
time you stop at
you
a
know
corner.
what? It wasn't as horrible as I thought. You're quite a fine driver.
Thank you.
Of course, if you got in the Bug, you'd probably be dead.
I think that every time I get in the Bug, I could end up dead.
Well, it's just, it's user-friendly, I don't think anybody else in the world could drive that car.
We hope nobody else in the world can drive that car.
Well, it's a fine car. I compliment
Oh,
you on
yes.
your fine interior. And
Thanks.
the little controls actually light up.
Mm-hmm.
And the seats don't have rips in them,
Nope.
And when you go over a bump, it's not like it's like, it's like one of those like,
Comfortable.
a big burp and a Bug, but like in a Pontiac, it's like one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. What else have you done in high school that's interesting? Besides go on American Heritage and live across the street from me.
Absolutely nothing.
You have nothing to do in high school.
Just homework.
Oh, fine. Homework is a big thing in high school. If you
Yes.
have ever done homework, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Is that a really tight close-up? Hello?
For me?
Hello? Wake up. Wake up if you've fallen asleep out in TV land. Okay, here we are, the amazing Andy Stark Show
Yes.
with Danielle Ballou. If you're just tuning in, because it seems like every time the show is on, everyone misses the first 5-10 minutes.
Yes. I wouldn't know. I always watch it on time.
You've never watched it?
I have
5
to.
minutes? Thank you. They're good at that.
I have watched it at least twice.
You've watched it twice.
Well,
You live across the street from a superstar, and you only watch his TV show. Well, I'm insulted.
well, I get to see you every day.
Well, that's true.
I'm just so awed by your presence that I
I know.
forget to turn on the
I
TV.
know.
And
I know. People,
that's just what
they
happens.
pay money to walk next to me in the hall.
They do?
Yes.
I'm
I made
impressed.
a good 35 cents last week. Don't get your
Mhm.
wallet out. Okay. Danielle Ballou. Now you have a pretty big family from what I have
Yes.
found.
Well, my immediate family is only 4 people, but
And you
the
have
rest of my family is quite large, yes.
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 And they live in Libby and Eureka, most of them, right?
And
Or just your
Missoula.
grandparents in Missoula.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a sister, a cousin named Brittany,
Yes.
and one. Really? Okay.
And one named Melissa.
And one named
they
Melissa.
Both go to Sentinel.
And they both go to Sentinel. So there are 3 Balloos, or not.
Yeah, well, there are more than 3, but they go to Sentinel, there are 3. Next year, there will be 4, unless Brittany moves to Spokane.
So Brittany's planning to move to. That stinks.
I don't know if
First,
she
I'm
is
getting
or
out of
not.
high school. I'm not gonna see her much anyway.
Well, see, because her dad started a business, and so we don't know. She's moving or not?
Oh boy!
Exciting, huh?
Yeah. I acted with her in a play once
I know you
called Meet the Creeps. You might remember that little
did. Yeah,
bit.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
But you keeping close. I mean, you're not in town much most weekends.
No.
You travel quite a bit to the Eureka and Libby.
Yeah.
Big towns, huh?
Oh, yeah. Huge.
They're huge. They're wonderful vacation spots.
Mm-hmm.
How long? How much? Tell me. Tell me now. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Fine. You're not gonna tell me.
I like your hairdo, Andy.
Thank you.
It's lovely.
Oil can. Oil can. Don't you play footsie with me. Well, I've got to go. Danielle, you were a delight.
Oh, thanks.
I never see you anymore.
I know, it's just...
It's like every day, you have the hots for my brother. Hey, Jake! Woo! She has some really sharp fingernails, by the way. Cut? What's this?
He's got an
Peace.
itchy neck.
Peace, man. Peace. Woo! We gotta go. See ya! Hey, goodbye, audience! See ya, bye!
Well, I'm sailing